Hello, and welcome to the Path Through the Threshold Thursday. So let's get into the first card. And the first card is where you stand. What is your current truth and state of being right now? So, what is your current truth and state of being? Okay. Number two, the fog. What illusion, fear, or confusion is clouding your vision? So, what illusion, fear, or confusion is clouding, wow, clouding your vision? Okay. Number three, the key. What clarity or insight will unlock your way forward? Number four, the threshold. What challenge must you face to cross into the next journey of your life? So, what challenge must you face to cross into the next stage of your journey? Okay. So, number five is beyond the door. What awaits you once you step through with courage and vision? So, what awaits you once you step through with the courage that you are going to have and the vision that you're going to see with? Okay. So, number one with the tarot cards to go more in depth into this reading. So, where you stand, what is your current truth and state of being right now? So, what is your current state of being? Okay, so the fog. What illusion, fear, or confusion is clouding your judgments? Number three, the key. What clarity or insights will unlock your way forward? Number four, the threshold. What challenge must you face to cross into the next stage of your journey? So, what challenge must you face to cross into the next stage of your journey? Number five, beyond the door. What awaits you once you step through with the courage and vision? So, what awaits you once you step through with courage and vision? Okay. So, number one, where you stand, what is your current truth and state of being at the moment or right now? You have the Lovers in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse is a card of not feeling like you need to make a decision at this moment. There is a disconnection between you and either your life or you and another person. This could be a disconnection between yourself with the life that you are leading. So what this is telling you that the state of you right now is in a disconnect between your life and where you want it to go. So what's going on right now is you need to make a decision on how you want to proceed your life, how you want to push your life into a direction where you're going to lead with love, and how you are going to see life in a different way. So this is letting you know that right now you are feeling that disconnect between your life and you and where you want it to go. Okay. So be here now. Patience, practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. So what they're saying is that you need to be in the present moment right now, because right now, because you're feeling disconnected with your life at the moment, you're not being in the here and now, because you could be with it with this disconnection can be because you're more worried about the things that happened in the past, or this could be something that you're worried about too much of what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or the next day after that. So what your spirit team is letting you know is that right now you need to be in the here and now. Be mindfulness of what you are going through at this moment to gain the insight of what is going on and how you can change your life for the better. So this disconnection that you are feeling is because you are torn into two different places, and you need to make your decision on where you want to lead your life. So this is where you're going to gain the insight into the mindfulness of where you want to go in your life. So make sure you're paying attention to how you're feeling and where you're going to lead this life. The fog. What illusion, fear, or confusion is clouding your vision? You have the devil card, and the devil card is a uh, letting you know that the bad habits that you have gained over the years. And I'm letting you know because this is what that disconnection is probably coming in from. The disconnection is your bad habits. Either this is the bad habits of you constantly feeling like you need to stay in the past, or conflict of being pushing yourself into the future. This also can be something that you have been doing with your life that had caused these bad habits to manifest within your life. Now, what fear and confusion that you have is trying to remove these bad habits from where you want to go, where you want to put your life. So the confusion and the cloudiness of what you want is not showing what you the cloudiness and the confusion is what's showing you what you don't want to see within your life. So what's happening is your bad habits are clouding what you truly want to see happen in your life. So you're allowing the bad habits to take control, and this is what's clouding your vision to moving forward into that better life. Okay. Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path of balance, or path to balance. So what's happening is that the balance that you are trying to pursue is not coming in the way that you thought it was going to come in, because you are disconnected from the life that you want. This can come in when we're worried about, when we're too much concerned about the past and we're too much concerned about the future, and we're not in the here and now trying to better our life to push us into a better future. So what happens is that we go along this path and we're not finding the balance to balance things out in our life. And what's happening is that we're not finding our true path because we're closing our minds, and our life is not putting ourselves forward. So we need to find the balance between the past and the future to be in the here and now to help us control things for the better. Okay, so number 3, the key. What clarity or insights will unlock your way forward? So, the clarity that you need to see is the connection. Like I said, there's a connection that you have right now that is causing you not to see your path way forward. So what it is a union that you're not seeing within your life's path. This union is between you and your life. So that disconnect is causing the union between you and your true purpose and your true north purpose that you need to see is not showing itself because it's cloudy. It's not showing because you have fear. So you need to unblock this by sorry, they're saying two things at the same time. They want you to clear this up, and once you do, you're going to start seeing the path forward. But you have to find the connection and the union between yourself, your higher self, and the connection of your life's purpose, of what you want to do with your life. So to unlock your clarity forward, you need to find the connection that you have that was caused by past traumas, past habits that have kind of built up over the years and is clouding your clarity into that forward path that you're trying to take. Unwavering faith. Stay firm in your beliefs. Your steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty. So, what this is saying is that you need to have the faith to move forward within your life. That is going to bring you that uncertainty, that clarity with that uncertainty of your life, of finding where you are disconnected with your true purpose in life. And that connection is going to be that union that you have with yourself and this life that you want to have. So your guides are clearly telling you that it's time for you to move forward and find that connection that you have in your life that wants to push you forward into that life and help you to see firmly with your belief and your spiritual self, which is your higher self, that you can see clearly on what you want in your life's purpose. Okay. Threshold. What challenge must you face to cross into the next stage of your journey? But you have the Six of Pentacles and it's in reverse. So this is a challenge that you're going to be facing with your life. This is a one that you kind of have been not feeling like yourself, kind of like pushing yourself into a it's all me, and it's not you, and sharing how you are either feeling or sharing how you are pushing yourself to that, kind of like pushing yourself to that breaking point. So what is going on is that you are not you're feeling alone within yourself. This is also can be what you have been going through within your life, with the confusion, the fear, the state that you are in with the disconnection, and also the disconnection of your life. So you're not seeing your life as a whole with more people. You're seeing it as I'm alone. And what's going on is that your next challenge, you're in your next journey of your life that is coming in now, is you need to start having people around you that are like-minded to help you through this process. So what this is like a sharing how you are feeling, sharing how you are wanting to change your life, and this is also helping you better your life. kind of giving you that frequency of helping you through the past habits that are festering and trying to come in, and also that decision that you needed to make before that you never made, that is pushing you into this direction where is you losing that connection, that union that you have with your life. Okay. Wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. So, for you to see things clearly, things have to go for what you need and not what you want. Because what happens is when we want so many things, is not going to be exactly what we need at that moment or what we need in our lives. So, your wishes are going to be granted right now in your life, but it's what you need instead of what you wanted. So we want 1,000 things, and what we actually need is like 500 of them. So only 500 is going to come in because that's what we need. And the other 500 are going to be on the back burner until we need them. So that is what your next stage of your journey is going to be, is finally facing yourself and pushing yourself to that point of where your life is going to be. So, seeing the outcome of those 500 things coming in and finding the gratitude and showing that you are you have the love and gratitude to those 500 things, instead of being mad and upset because you didn't get the 1,000 things that you wanted, and accepting the 500 things as a gratitude towards the universe. That's where things are going to shift. So, beyond the door, what awaits you once you step through with courage and vision? This is where things are going to start changing for you. Once you step through that door and you start to put your life into perspective, and you start to put your life into where you want to go. Once you start to change things within your life, that is where you're going to start paying attention to how you are perceiving your life, how you're seeing the clarity, removing the confusion and the fear of not seeing things for what they are, and allowing the clarity that you need to get what is coming to you, not as a want, but a need. So you're finally going through the process of finally receiving what you need and not what you want. Okay. So, walking unscathed, you were fortunate. A trap was laid, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. So, this is just showing you that you are walking through this with an open mind, with an open heart, with an open spirit. And this is showing you that you were fortunate to walk this path now, because you are changing everything that is in your life, and you're walking it with the wisdom that you have from going through so much stuff within your life, and you're finally pushing yourself to that point to walk your life's path into the way you wanted to do it in the first place. But there are habits and things that have blocked you and caused you fear and confusion within your life, that is an illusion, that is kind of bringing you, kind of like pushing you into that breaking point to where you starting to see things where you want to go. So you are finally falling into place with the wisdom that you're gaining through your walk of life. So I hope that this helped you some way, somehow, some form. And as always, if you are not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me, because I am doing these every day and I would like for everyone to see these. So I hope you have an amazing day.